Well, I absolutely love this movie. Aaron, I want to start with you. When you read the script, and maybe for both of you too, when you read this script, the beauty of this movie is it doesn't devolve into what it could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of times when you see what it could be and how some people might want to take the easy road out for all the characters and everything that happens to it, but it doesn't go that way. Is that something you both kind of found refreshing?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, I say a lot that there are three check boxes that need to be ticked for me before I engage with a project. That is the filmmaker, the script, and the character. Jeremy is one of our greatest filmmakers alive today, so that was an undeniable for me. The script was undeniable, and Terry was undeniable. The opportunity to engage with such a nuanced and complex character, it's there's no world or parallel universe where you don't say yes, absolutely to that. So I was really honored to be invited into this family, and we all poured ourselves into it. We gave our best to it, and it's really heartwarming to see the early reception that it's receiving.
Anna Sophia, could you tell me a little bit about Summer and kind of how you saw her? Because she's also someone who has, some issues as well, and chinks in her own armor and things like that too.
Yeah, I think similarly to Aaron, when I first read the script, I was so moved and so exhilarated by it because I felt like I had been waiting to read something this nuanced for so long.
Mm.
And I really fell in love with Summer and her bravery. Because for me, this story is about when you see a system, when it's revealed to you that something is broken or unjust, are you going to turn away or are you going to face it head on? And these characters grapple with their complicity in the system, especially for Summer. Is she going to be complicit or is she going to change the course of her life and really risk everything to right that course, not just for herself but for her community and for her family? And I just felt like the script really compelled me in a way that I hope audiences can see themselves. It's The movie gets messy, it gets intense, it takes you on a ride where you're sort of just gripping your seat. But I hope, as I felt when I was reading it, that you can see yourself in the position of Summer, where you have these moments, these times in your life to make a decision. And are you going to pick the high road? Let's hope you do. And I think
Mm.
this character really, um, I learned something from her. I think there's a backbone that she has that I really aspire to.
Mhm.
Aaron, if I can ask you, Don actually came and made a good point too. Like, and I kind of said, like, all these characters are based upon intent for things as well. Like, intent is so important, but it's a small town as well, and everyone there is trying to survive. Like, it's a case of survival. Even in the middle of America, these people feel disconnected, and they're trying to do what they can to survive too. So, how did you see that as part of the story, and how these characters were doing? Some characters are automatically just evil, but a lot of them, every villain thinks they're the hero in their own story. Sometimes.
I think something that our writer director Jeremy does so elegantly and so wonderfully is he highlights the complexity, he highlights the conflict, he highlights the juxtaposition of what it is to be human. And he puts all of those humans in one script in, a 90-minute to 2 hour piece. And he just highlights things that I think he highlights things in a way that aren't didactic. And I think that is such a tremendous skill to have as a writer and director because it allows us all to engage in a way that we can learn something and hopefully be informed in a way that inspires positive change. So, yeah, we had a great time.
Very cool. Well, I thank you both very much. And by the way, Aaron, I'm very excited for Mufasa too. If I could just ask you really quick, if there's one song you listen to get in the voice of Mufasa, what would it be?
One song to listen to. Actually, I actually did listen to a song that Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote specifically for that. It's called "I Always Wanted a Brother." Were you at D23? Did I see
I
you
was,
there?
yeah,
That's what's up. I appreciate you. Well, it's coming out soon, so much love.
fantastic. Well, thank you much. Have a great day, all.